These two Zen stories will give you peace of mind and mental relaxation. This story is hundreds of years old. After hearing this, you will feel eternal peace in your mind. The four women were looking for a guru to gain enlightenment, from whom they would learn the truth through initiation. But each guru to whom the four women went for initiation would refuse them. Finally, they found a guru who agreed to initiate them only if they could give a correct answer to one of his questions. One day, all four came to the Guru and said humbly, "Gurudev showed us the way to attain enlightenment through initiation." Gurudev said, "If you want to take initiation from me, each of you must answer my question. I will initiate any of you or those who can. If you cannot give the correct answer, I will not initiate. Any one of you stay here and the other three leave." One of the four women stayed there and the rest left. The Guru asked her, "When you get into a boat, you see the 30 men in the boat, and there are no women. You are being taken to an island in the sea with those 30 men. You know very well what will happen to you when you are taken to the island. What would you do in this situation?" The woman replied without a moment's delay, "Gurudev, I will jump into the sea to save my honor." Many of you think this woman's answer is correct, but Gurudev said, "You can leave now. Your answer is wrong. How can you punish yourself for a situation that didn't happen?" The woman was very disappointed and left. This time the second woman came and bowed down and stood in front. Gurudev asked the same question to the woman. "When you get into a boat, there are 30 men in the boat and no other woman. You are being taken to an island in the sea with those 30 men. You know very well what will happen to you on the island. What will you do in this situation?" The woman thought for a long time after hearing the question and then said, "I will surrender myself to the strongest man among the 30 men in that boat. That man will save me from the other 29 men." Many of you think this woman's answer is correct and prudent. But Gurudev heard the woman's answer and said, "You may leave now. Your answer is also wrong, because no matter how strong a man is, he must be weaker than the group of 29 men." The woman was upset when she heard Gurudev's words and left. Then the third woman came, and the Guru asked her the same question. This time the woman replied, "I get on the boat, and there are 30 men, and I am the only woman. The boat is going to a deserted island. What's the problem? I am a prostitute by profession, so I have no problem. 30 men will meet their needs. I will meet my needs." Guru heard the answer and said, "You can leave now. Mother, your answer is wrong. This time the last woman came in front of Gurudev. Gurudev asked her the same question. When you get into a boat, there are only 30 men and no other women. You are being taken to an island in the sea with those 30 men. You know very well what is going to happen with you on that island. What will you do in this situation? Hearing the question, the woman bowed to Gurudev with folded hands and said, Gurudev, I do not know what I will do in that situation. Gurudev smiled softly and said, Your answer is correct. Your thinking is correct. Without knowing the situation, one who does not assume the imaginary answer beforehand can know the absolute truth of life and can walk on the path of self-realization. The Guru initiated the fourth woman, and the woman began to know the absolute truth. Now comes the second story. Once a man came to a Sadguru or noble Guru and asked him, O Gurudev, I have all the happiness in my life, but I am very jealous of others. Why is jealousy born in my mind? Sadguru said, Do you want to eradicate the jealousy in your mind forever? The man said, Yes, Gurudev. I want to say goodbye to jealousy from my mind forever, because this jealousy in me has made my life hell. I don't get peace of mind. I suffer from self-loathing all the time. The Mahatma said, It is a good sign that you admit your mental illness or situation. Most people cannot. They are in a lot of troubles in their minds, but do not analyze the cause of the trouble and do not tell anyone. Just suffer for the rest of their lives. Please give me the correct answer to a question. How do you feel when you see a poor man and a rich man like you? The person said, When I see a poor person, I feel very kind, and when I see a rich person like me, I think I will be richer than that person by earning more wealth. Gurudev asked this time, And if you see a person richer than you, how do you feel? The man said, I feel like I hurt the richer man anyway and leave him behind, and I get richer than him. I can't tolerate a person richer than me, Gurudev. Gurudev said, And if you cannot get along with the rich man in any way, what do you think? The man spoke the truth. Gurudev, I feel very jealous then. Gurudev said, Jealousy is born from this very state. Jealousy is born of imperfection. Jealousy is born in the mind when you think that the person in front has much more in his life than you. There is no lack of happiness and peace. Even the person in front of you is in the same condition. Jealousy is born in his mind too. When he sees an influential person richer and stronger than him. The man bowed to Gurudev and said very politely, Gurudev, I understand how jealousy is born in the human mind. But how can I eradicate that jealousy forever? Please explain that to me, Gurudev. The Mahatma said, Jealousy is born in the mind only by comparison. The only way to get rid of the jealousy of the mind is to know the absolute truth. The absolute truth is that just as the sun cannot be compared to the moon, so the comparison of a human being with another human being is an insult to life. If a person compares himself to another person, he insults his own life, insults his breathing, and insults his survival, which is the greatest gift of God. The rule of this world is that even though the same life is there in the same human being, not everyone is the same. Everything is the result of his thoughts and actions. The man listened to Gurudev and said, Gurudev, it is very nice to listen to this principle, but it is very difficult to follow in life. Then the Mahatma said, this is why it is said that one should not only listen to the principles, but also feel them from within. If you can't feel it, you can't realize it in life. The man asked very enthusiastically, how do I feel the principles, Gurudev? Gurudev said, just as we feel the heat of the fire, the way we feel the cold air, likewise, we have to feel the mind, and that is only possible through meditation. As a result of meditation, the mind is completely under your control. This way, every particle of the feeling of the mind is known. Now the man said, but it is very difficult to meditate, Gurudev. Gurudev said, yes, it is difficult to meditate, because meditation cannot be done by force. Meditation has to be allowed. The man said, Gurudev, what do you mean by meditation has to be allowed? This time Gurudev said, can you sit quietly for some time without doing anything and without putting yourself in any thoughts? The man said, why not? This is a simple matter. Gurudev smiled softly and said, that's it. This is meditation. Meditation has normally to be allowed. Meditation cannot be done. Meditation is the name of completely immersing oneself in nothingness. Friends, you must write in the comment box what you have learned from these two stories today. Thanks.